to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UTSA's offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Paul. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So San Diego State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physical.
Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. The defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
The Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Ben.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his back in the middle. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They're going to need to get some. He's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Got his man on the outside. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass on second down. Fires toward the target. All by himself. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Roadrunners will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Diego State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Starting to feel a little pressure.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Cruz. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. There's the pressure. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Thanks to grab. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds a tight end. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
San Diego State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Hand off from the shotgun. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Cruz. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Aztecs send out the punt unit.
Number 14, on to kick it away.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll try the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, UTSA! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Cruz. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hernandez. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Got a man in the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Second down coming up.
We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They just keep firing. They're working that left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Here's the heat. On the move, he fires. Working on the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw. It's Cruz. He makes the grab. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the move, it's Cook. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Aztecs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
UTSA 24, San Diego State.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Fires to the big fella.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get staffed.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got enough for the first. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Roadrunners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Paul. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation. Or, what do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Cruz. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Off play action on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Cruz. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The play action fake. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aztecs want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The quick out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Hernandez. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Simple call, excellent execution moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing, great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw again. Quarterback adapting. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. To throw, it's Cruz. Under fire. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
UTSA.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
San Diego State, 21.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grabs it in the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Gonna swing it on second down. Working that left side now. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Roadrunners come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man, it's Cruz. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Flips it out in the flat. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap from the gun on third down. Under fire. That's caught. It's cooked. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead is down to a field goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down, let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Hernandez. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And they get him on the ground, they get the turnover, they get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Handoff from the gun. Quick spin on the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have a...
There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. From the gun, the ground game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Aztecs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that touchdown Aztecs. And the comeback is on.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
San Diego State, 31.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain, no first down.
The Roadrunners are in the hurry up. He'll pull it on the read. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Cruz. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Aztecs decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Gives it on the option.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The snap sets up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Back to throw, it's Cruz. Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they get it quickly to the line.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Aztecs are flying down the field.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense is just killing. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the air. It's Cruz. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch and stride inside the 15. He'll go out of bounds at the 10-yard line, but they are in business in the red zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. It's Cook. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Cruz. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UTSA, 34.
And he'll bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they make the tackle, not before he gets to 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he's got it inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful...
Looking for the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage, found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Looking to throw, it's Cruz. Firing deep. He's got it along the sideline. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Working the big fella to the corner. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He'll pitch it. Got the first down and more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Try to barge their way in. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
UTSA.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Gonna look downfield again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Finds his man. It's Hernandez. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
The Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the...
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And how nice is it, David, on 3rd down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in. Nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. Nice 3rd down conversion.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. To the air, it's Cruz. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Trying play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
On the ground, it's Cook. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be dragged down. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Snagged in the middle. It's Paul.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Bringing the heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
My goodness, dude, that is close to 500 yards. Most people can't do that on air. Most people can't do that in a video game.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They've got the lead here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Diego State, 48.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give on the option. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. It's a draw, and they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it, 1st down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the tailback. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. To the air, it's Cruz. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cook. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give as they work on that clock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Got a 1st down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage, and he gets down without taking any punishment. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Cruz. Using the quick game. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. These corners backing off a bit. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third. Finds his big tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to pass a clock an enemy. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Gotta find a completion on this one. It's complete to the left. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.